Hello, everybody. Good evening. Oh, I keep saying good evening. Hello, good night, everybody. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? You're just a few minutes late today. We're going to really be quick about today's zone. Maybe in the next 15 minutes, we should be out of here. Okay? So let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know. Good evening, family. Are they visuals? Oh, you made it here. Thank you. You made it here. Okay, okay. Keep sharing, okay? Keep sharing, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, welcome back. So let's give it a minute for people to settle in. If you're, catching this live, comment. Yeah, if you're catching this live, comment where you're joining from. I know some of you joined me from the other side, but it's nice that you tell me where you're joining me from. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you joining me all the way from my main channel. Then with the okay. So I'm just going to assume that a lot of you were here from the foundation and we've done two classes already. Okay, I'm just going to assume. So by now you would have picked your service, you've got the start of portfolio, and you've decided on a rate because those are the three things we discussed. But tonight we're answering the question I get asked more than literally anything else. People ask me, but where do I actually find clients? That is the kind of comment I get. Where do I actually find clients? So I'm not going to give you vague advice like just network more or put yourself out there, because that's what people say. I see coaches online say, put yourself out there, put yourself out there. Good evening, Crystal Academy. Put yourself out there, network here. That's not what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing. So we are covering the exact platforms, the exact search terms, and the exact message template you can copy tonight and send out this week. Okay. By the end of this session, you should have a real actionable list in front of you. So let me do a quick recap of session two. I can't do session one because of time. Let me do a quick recap of section two. What we discussed in session two was your VA toolkit. Hi, Sultan, you came. Your VA toolkit. The first session was VA foundation. Second session was VA toolkit. So your VA toolkit is completely free. Okay. You can build a portfolio using mock samples plus one small real task. And the price to get your first testimonial, not to get rich. If you were here 2 days ago, you would remember all these things. So comment portfolio done. If you've done your portfolio, so Tan, you were here, because I see you guys running all over the place looking for jobs, looking for how to make money online. Are you actually doing it the right way? So comment portfolio if you've been following us right from day one. Have you done the portfolio? I showed you guys a sample of portfolio the last time. If you have done your portfolio, comment portfolio done. Okay. If you've started building yours, if you have started building it or not done, comment rate set. Which one have you done? Have you built your portfolio? Have you set a rate for your pricing? Anyway, if you've landed on your starting price, I want to see where everyone's at before we move forward. Because there's no point doing this when people are not following. So I spoke to someone yesterday from Nigeria. The person told me earlier that she was going to do a training. So I was thinking maybe it's like AI generalist expert training or data annotation training. And she was telling me, no, I was doing VA training. and she paid 50,000 naira for it. And I was telling her, you've been, you've known me. I met her on TikTok for a while now, and we exchange WhatsApp numbers. You've known me, and you paid someone else 50K, and I'm here doing it for free, but people are not following. People are paying people. I can't even charge you 50K because 50K is £25. It will not mean anything to me. It's just like so. So I'm doing it for free, but you guys are not following, and it's kind of annoying, but it's okay. Very soon, I'm going to monetize this video, and then you start paying for it. So I'm not seeing anything in the chat. I'm not seeing a healthy mix. I'm supposed to see a healthy mix of I've done my portfolio, I've set my price, you know, but people are just coming and watching me and without benefiting anything from it. Anyway, if you haven't done anything, that's completely fine. You can still follow along tonight and go back and finish those steps this week. If you were not following us from the beginning, are there visuals? No worries. Just go and watch the first two so that you can follow more. Watch the first two. They're all there. They're all live sessions. Okay. So go back, watch them, finish up and finish the steps using this weekend because another class is on Sunday. You have like Friday, Saturday, you have 2 to 3 days, 2.5 days to finish up. So what I'm going to say is that don't let being behind stop you from absorbing tonight's content. Okay. All right. So let's go through the three platforms where the vast majority of beginner VAs land their first clients. So forget anything people are telling you. Just forget it. People are saying don't go to Upwork. Upwork is saturated over. They say Upwork is oversaturated. LinkedIn is oversaturated. So where do you actually get these people if these three platforms are oversaturated? So we're looking at let's start with Upwork. Okay. Let me see. So like I said, today this is what we are doing today. Where to find clients, platforms, search terms, and code outreach that works. That's what we're doing today for session 3. So we can see, let's see. Can you guys still see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay. So the first one is Upwork. As you can see on the slide, the first one is Upwork. This is best for building ongoing clients. Okay. This is best for building ongoing clients relationships and tends to attract higher quality, more serious clients compared to some other freelance sites. When you're searching, you're going to use terms like virtual assistant. I don't know if I should take you guys to Upwork. Okay, let's just go to Upwork to make this trip. Even though I don't want us to take too long, but let's just do Upwork. So I'm not going to sign into my account due to privacy reasons. This is Upwork. I already had some search terms here. This is data entry, but I'll search virtual assistant. So this is virtual assistant. Can you see? So you're going to search virtual assistant, admin support, um, yeah, admin support, or pair your specific service with assistant. So I mentioned a couple of services you can offer. And then I also told you guys that VA, virtual assistant, is not just virtual assistant. This is virtual assistant is actually categories of services under it. It has categories of services under it. So when you hear virtual assistant, you just feel it's just one thing. No, it means a lot of things under it. There's customer service there. There's email management there. There's content. Okay, I think I'll take you guys there to refresh your memory. So there are so many things you can do as a virtual assistant. Someone like me now, I'm still looking for a virtual assistant, but you're not coming to um what should I say? You're not going to be a customer service to me, but you're going to be helping me and you're not also going to manage my inbox because I can't give you access to my email. But you're going to be helping me in other things, in uploading content, you know, in scheduling posts, replying to comments on social media platforms. You're also a virtual assistant. Do you know that? So you can pair the type of service you offer with virtual assistant. For example, social media assistant, inbox management assistant. These are all of them are under what? Virtual assistant. Because while you're doing this virtually, you're doing it virtually. You're not coming to my office to do it. That is what makes it a virtual assistant. Virtual means online. So whatever you're helping the person do, you're doing it online. That makes you what? A virtual assistant. It doesn't matter the position. As long as you're doing it online, that makes you a virtual assistant. All right. So, let me show you guys. So once you type in whatever um, service you offer, virtual assistant, event and marketing support, you see, this person is an event and marketing support assistant. This person helps manage events. You see, this person is not helping with inbox. She's not helping with checking your inbox, your DMs. She's an event and marketing support specialist. Can you see? So this person, um, this role actually, this particular one now, they are looking for a experienced virtual assistant to support a program of conferences, webinars, professional training courses, and events. And it's an ongoing freelance opportunity for a self-employed professional who can work independently. We also have here virtual assistant, finance, admin, and hiring support. We now have executive assistant. So this is the one that requires you to support a CEO or COO of a small digital company. And this is a role with flexible hours and no fixed schedule. And then this is executive assistant coordinator, right? Growth and operations assistant. All of these things you're seeing here are under virtual assistant. VA, content assistant for meaningful social events. They are all under, and you're working on as a freelancer. This is freelance Shopify content and editorial assistant. If someone hires you to be editing their content, you're a virtual assistant. But people just think, oh, virtual assistant means one thing. Remember that. Moving on. Moving on. Um, so here's the beginner tip that changes everything. You're going to apply to smaller and newer job posts first. So if you go to that Upwork, you're going to search for you're going to apply to newer ones, jobs that were just posted hours ago, like 2 hours, 1 hour ago, like that. Okay, so everyone wants to apply to the job posting with $500 a month and 40 hours a week. But that post also has 60 other applicants. A smaller, newer post with a lower budget has far less competition, and it's often posted by a solo entrepreneur, exactly like the ones we talked about in session one. Someone who moves fast and just needs help now. So we're going to target those small ones. Don't imagine a startup, a newbie. You're looking for jobs with $500 a month and 40 hours a week. You will not meet up, okay? Because there are people that have been on Upwork for years that have been working that have reviews. So go for the lower ones. I don't want to dwell much on showing you these platforms because then it will take our time to make the video longer than I expected. We've already done 20 minutes. So let me just add this one. This is out of what we're talking about. If you come to Upwork, you can see that there are other job categories here, like AI and automation, development and IT, marketing, design and creative, video and audio, writing and content, admin and support, artificial intelligence, AI model training, AI content creation, AI writing, AI generated video, prompt engineering, generative AI automation. All of them are here. Okay, so it's not just about virtual assistants. I just want to add that one for you guys. Let's move on to the next platform. So the second platform is Fiverr. Fiverr. This platform works differently. Instead of applying to jobs, you create gigs. Unlike Upwork, where you apply to jobs, you're going to create gigs on Fiverr, which are prepackaged service listings that clients browse and purchase directly. I'll show you guys. This is best for beginners who want a faster first sale because you don't need to be individually selected by a client scrolling through applications. So you set up 2 or 3 clear gigs around your chosen service with sample images from the portfolio you built in session 2. So let me show you guys what it looks like if you haven't seen Fiverr before. If this class is making sense, let's drop let's keep tapping, okay? Let's keep tapping and sharing. Let's tap and share. Remember that this channel is not monetized, so you can't tell me, okay, you're making money off of this video. I'm not actually making any money. It's your support that will encourage me. Um, okay, so this is it. It says, what's the project? Okay, so they put me into, I'm not hiring. I'm not hiring. So you need to sign up. Um, and I think I'll bypass this one because my old account was the one I used when I was looking for workers. And I thought I'm not hiring now, but okay. Okay, let's just keep the momentum on. I'm gonna show you guys later. Okay. But again, for this particular one, you're not going to apply for jobs and don't sign up as an employer. You're not hiring anybody. You're going to create your own gigs, prepackage it, list it. People will browse and pay directly. They mostly pay via PayPal. Okay. So this is best for beginners who want a faster first sale. Let me see that again. So I'm just showing you this as a buyer, okay, because that's the account I had before. So this is my account as a buyer. You're going to post your first brief. You're going to describe your project needs and generate a brief with AI. Then get a curated shortlist of offers to choose from. Okay, if I post a brief like that, someone can reach out and say, okay, I can do this and all of that. I pay the person, I will go from there. Okay, selling on Fiverr. So you're going to be selling, okay? You're not buying. You're not buying, you're selling. So this one is taking my time. Let's move on to LinkedIn. Yes, hold on. That is showing so many details about me that I don't like it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to show that on LinkedIn, but just about it because showing a lot of things I don't want to show. Okay. As for LinkedIn, but if you want more details about these ones, I'm gonna put them in a package. So for LinkedIn, okay, LinkedIn tends to attract higher paying, longer term clients, but it takes a bit more strategic groundwork. Yes. I also help people manage, um, optimize their LinkedIn. So what do? You start by optimizing your profile headline to something like I would have loved to show you my profile, but no, it has my everything about me. So what you're going to do, you start by optimizing your LinkedIn headline. So you can start with I help busy coaches manage their inbox and calendar so they can focus on growing their business. So did you notice how specific and outcome focused that is? Did you notice? Compare that to just virtual assistant. I'm a virtual assistant. What do you mean you're a virtual assistant? Do you manage inbox? Are you do you schedule content calendar? Do you do you know do you how do I put that? Do you do content creation? Do you do video editing? What do you do? You say you're a virtual assistant. So don't say it like that. You tell them what you do specifically. I help busy coaches manage their inbox and calendar because those are the two things you do, and you can do it perfectly well if you're given the opportunity, right? So, what else? Then you're also going to include actively, you're going to include actively, um, you know, so you're going to put actively on actively you're going to actively comment on posts from small business owners and coaches in your target niche. So when you go to LinkedIn and type in virtual assistant, you see loads and loads of coaches, um, small business owners in your target niche. Okay. And by doing so, you're building visibility. before you ever send a direct message to them. Imagine going to take for instance a big content, no, a big artist or all this, Hollywood or Nollywood, whatever you call them, come into your Facebook comments and comment something there. Do you know that that person has just given you visibility? So when you're going to these people's inbox comment, their post to comment on, comment about their post, you're giving yourself visibility. Okay. So um out of these three that we discussed, which of them are you starting tonight? Which of them are you starting tonight? Type U if you're for Upwork, F for Fiverr, or L for LinkedIn. I want to see the breakdown across the chart. Let's go. Which of them are you starting from? I would have loved to show you my LinkedIn, but I forgot to create a mock-up one. I can't show my details like that. Which of these platforms have you been on to, or are you starting from? Type U for Upwork and F for Fiverr, or L for LinkedIn. You're working on your LinkedIn at Divisions. Wonderful. Wonderful. Who else? Who else? Let's see the breakdown. Let's see. Let's make it engaging. Which of them are you starting on? Okay. I'm supposed to see like a good spread, a good spread, a good spread of comments. But I'm not seeing, although some people join late and they will also comment. But there's no wrong or right answer here, okay? There's no wrong answer here. My recommendation to you is if your turn, you know, just pick one platform to focus your energy on for the first 2 to 3 weeks rather than spreading yourself across all three. Okay. Depth beats breadth when you're just starting. So we're moving on to let's move on to the second segment. Yeah, check. Let's move on to the second segment. So the second segment is your cold outreach. Cold outreach, finding hidden clients. Most VA jobs are never posted. Okay. So we're going to look at it now. All right. So here's something most beginners don't realize. The majority of VA jobs are never even posted publicly because business owners often don't think I need to hire a VA. They just feel overwhelmed and don't know that hiring support is an option, or they haven't gotten around to posting a job listing yet. I remember when I was looking for my virtual assistant, like I've been telling them I'm going to create this Google form or whatever to send to them to fill in, but I have not done it since January. I haven't done it. Okay. So this is actually an opportunity for you because it means you can reach people before your competition even knows they're a lead. So here's exactly how to do this step by step. Step one is to identify 10 small business owners, coaches, or creators you admire or already follow. If I show you my email now, if I show you my inbox, you see so many people, especially Indians. Those people, I admire them all. I admire their courage. I admire their courage. And I take one or two from them. I think I have four, at least four active YouTube channels. I have other ones, but the four active ones, I get tons of image from all of them, from these people asking me they want to do this or that for me. Okay. I didn't put any job listing out there, but they're reaching out to me in my DM, in my inbox. They go through my about section, find my email. But some of you will tell you, okay, send me your CV or send this to me. You're asking me where's your email. My email is always where you're supposed to see it, but you're not even putting any effort. So you're going to identify 10 small business owners, coaches, or creators you admire or already follow. Then this could be people in your local area. Okay, I'm not saying you should go to White House. It can be people in a niche you're personally interested in. Like you're interested in this my money making niche. Okay, so it's part of it. Or accounts you already follow on Instagram. You are following so many people on Instagram. The key is that they should look like they are growing, but also look like they are doing everything themselves. Okay. Then step two, you're going to look for a specific visible gap. This takes a bit of observation. Is the Instagram grid inconsistent or messy? You go to my Instagram, I post like once in a while. And when I post, I cross post to Facebook. Or when I post on Facebook, I cross post to Instagram. You already know I'm inconsistent. It's so messy. Okay. My posting schedule is so messy. Then have they been slow to respond to comments? You see why I need a VA? My three YouTube channels sometimes for days I've not responded to comments. Do they mention feeling overwhelmed in a recent post or story? This gap becomes the exact hook for your outreach message. Step three is send a short, specific message offering to fix that one thing, not a generic one. Don't go and tell them I am a VA. Let me know if you need help. Message me. Especially, you know. So don't tell them that you're a VA because they're going to ask you, you're VA, what do I need help with? Let me know if you need help. Message. You need a specific personalized message referencing what you actually noticed about their business. Guys, people call me on the phone for all these tips I'm giving out here for free. So I want you to actually do this live with me right now. If you're following, open your notes app, okay? I hope you guys are jotting down things. Open your notes app and write down your list of 10 target businesses while I keep talking. But then it's not by force. Okay. Even if you're watching this after this live stream, still do the exercise. Open your notes and write down your list of 10 target businesses while I keep talking. Okay. And then comment list of 10 once you've got it written down. Even a rough version counts. Let me know. I'm not seeing the comments coming. I'm not seeing the comments. Anyway, if you guys are following, this is the type of, the kind of action taking that separates people who land clients in weeks from people who are still thinking about it 3 months from now. Been here for three times now. For have okay, you've got it. Okay. So the next segment is outreach message template. Guys, English is not my first language. Outreach message template. Can you see? You have it. Okay. Outreach message template. Can you see it on my screen? All right. All right. That's good. That's good. Let's it keep coming in. So we're looking at outreach message template. So let's build the actual message you're going to send. I'm going to give you the template, which you're seeing on the screen, then break down why each part works. Okay. So here it is. It says, hi, you're going to put your name. Put your name. Hi. Put your name. Okay. You put your name. Hi. My name is, I mean, sorry. Hi. You put the name of the person. So you would have known the person. Some of you don't know my name. Okay. say hi, put the person's name, because the person, you would have known the person's name, not just the name of the social media account. Put the person's name. That shows the person that you're actually following them closely and you know them too well. You say, I love what you're building with. You put the specific thing about their business. Don't just say you're social media, you're a content creator, and I love that you're creating content. No, you're going to be specific about everything. Say, I love what you're doing with specific thing about their business. And then you're going to say, I noticed a specific gap. So if you have been following them, you should notice that their posting is not consistent. They've not, the editing is not that good. Their video editing. Some of them reach out to me and say, Madam, I know I noticed that your your video quality is good, but your editing needs more this and that. I can help you. And when I do it, you're going to get more views. They tell me because of the editing, you're not getting the amount of views that you need. You guys don't know. I use Osmo Pocket 3D camera DJ combo, not DJ what's it called? Creator combo. That's what I use for my videos. So I use a very high quality camera. But they tell me your video quality is outstanding, but your editing needs more work. You see, they just pinpoint that one out. That is what my video is lacking. They did not come and tell me we want to help you. So let's leave it at that. You say, I noticed specific gap. For example, you mention it. For example, can be your last few reels weren't scheduled consistently. Then you say, I help type of business. Put the type of business with your service. Like I said, don't save with virtual assistant because then you've messed up everything. Because the person doesn't understand what you mean by virtual assistant. Okay, you want to be my virtual assistant and be doing what? And be doing customer service or answering my phone calls or replying to emails. Some of us don't need all that. We need different things. So you now say, I help type of business with dash your service with the type of your service. You put your service. I help type of business with content scheduling or calendar management. Would you be open to a quick, okay, social media management? Put it that way, social media management. Would you be open to a quick chat about taking that off your plate? Okay, so this is a very simple, like straight to the point message you're sending to them. So let's break this down piece by piece. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. Notice that here, the first sentence. Yeah, I love what you're doing. I love what you're building. This opens with genuine, specific praise. You're actually praising the person. The person's head is busting, not a generic compliment. And then I noticed specific gap. This shows you actually paid attention to their business. Are we following? It shows that you actually paid attention to their business, not that you're copy pasting, the same message to 50 people. Because some people do it. They apply to jobs with generic CV, the same CV for all the jobs. Even though the roles are not the same, you still use the same CV. So these people now, when you make it specific, because this person can be needing this particular content creator might be needing video editing. This other person might be needing, you know, content scheduling, and then you're just copying one and sending to them. It won't make sense. Because sometimes too, when people send me, when these Indians send me message, I know that this is not relevant. I don't need this type of service. Do you know what I do? Because these people don't sleep. They'll keep sending you more emails. What I do is to block and report it as spam and then delete the whole thing so that the person will not message me again. But if I don't block them, they'll keep sending me emails. So you check it like that. Where did we stop? So when you do it that way, it shows that you actually paid attention to their business, not that you're copying and pasting the same thing to 50 people. Then I help type of business. You put the person's business, what the person does. I help that person's type of business with your service. These positions, it positions you clearly using the specific service you decide on in session one. If you've been with us on from session one, or you want to go back and watch session one, that's fine. Decide the type of service. Some people choose admin. So you check it out, choose your type of service, and then not a vague list of everything you can do. We're not talking about everything because you can't obviously do everything for that person. You can't manage their inbox. You can't do customer service. You can't do content editing. You can't do content posting schedule. You can't do social media You have to choose one, decide one. Okay. Um. Would you be open to a quick chat? This is a low pressure ask. You're not asking them to hire you on the spot. You're asking for a conversation, which is much easier. Yes. So keep your message short, 3 to 4 sentences maximum. Long messages get skimmed or ignored. Keep it specific and about them, not a sales pitch about you. So I get so many sales pitches on my um I get the sales page. A lot of people pitch me and tell me, well, I love your content. There's this app we are developing that will help you make more money, blah blah blah. They're all pitching their sales to me. I have to go through it. Some of them will even record my channel and send it to me and expect me to go watch the video. I will not do that. So keep it specific, very, very simple, straight to the point, and send it to them. Any questions? We are rounding off now. We're moving on to session four. Session is it? Okay. Session three segments. Okay. So this is session three recap. We're doing a recap. We are rounding off now. This is the last one. Okay. We looked at Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, each sec, and then we're ending now. We're ending now. Thank you. We're rounding up now, guys. So for segment four, give you this beyond platforms and cold outreach. Here are a few more sources worth exploring. Facebook groups, guys. You cannot afford to miss Facebook groups. You're going to look for entrepreneurs, coaches, or small business owners in your specific niche. So go to Facebook. Everybody's using Facebook these days. Search for groups related to the type of clients you want to work with. Okay, virtual assistant specific job boards like Belays, there, Fancy Hands, or Time, etc. They're all there. Note that some of these do require a bit of prior experience, so treat this as a slightly later step, not your very first move. Like I said in session two, I told you guys that the mindset you have is the mindset of getting a testimonial, not a profit. Not a profit. You're not actually starting out immediately to start making profit. You want to get testimonials, feedbacks, reviews from people. That is what is going to sell you. Okay. Referrals is also there, and this one is completely free. So tell everyone you personally know that you're now offering VA services. You would be surprised how often someone's cousin, neighbor, or co-worker turns out to need exactly what you offer. So many people need VA services these days. Just go to TikTok, you see them. So many people, content creators, or a lot of content creators do need VA services. So let's do a quick recap. Upwork, Fiverr, and LinkedIn each serve a different purpose. Remember, pick one to focus on first rather than spreading yourself thin. And most clients are found through outreach, not job postings. Yeah. Your list of 10 target businesses is where real opportunity often hides. Keep your outreach short, specific, and focused on them, not a generic sales pitch about you. Before section 4, I want you to actually send at least, you know, one outreach message using tonight's template to someone on your list of 10. Just one. That single action is what moves you from planning to doing. And then section 4 is going to be on Sunday. And the topic is going to be pitching that converts, where I'll break down exactly how to turn a yes, let's chat, into an actual paying client. And if you're brave enough, drop your pitch attempt in the chat and I'll do live pitch reviews. Okay? Drop it, you can drop it in the comment. So comment in the chat if you're committing to reaching out this week. I'll check in on Sunday to see how it went. Yeah. I hope you guys are following. Let me post this. Let me if it will fit in. Let me see if this will fit in here. Okay, this is going to be for session. Delete that. Okay, that's good. If you guys want to join the main class, a paid one or where you get all these materials I'm using, feel free to reach out. That might type in. So our next class is Sunday 9 p.m. But if you guys prefer alternate time, let me also know in the comment section of this video. If you prefer an alternate time. What am I doing? What's going on here? Delete. Let me also delete it. I don't know why my comment is duplicating. Let me put it back in. Let's see. Oh. Okay, we're going now, guys. I'm just trying to pin the next class. It's breaking. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you for showing up tonight. Please take the what did I? Oh my goodness! You're welcome. You guys should make sure you do the assessment, the test I put out there. I think I'll repost it. I'll repost it in the what's it called? I'll put it in a community post so that others can you see it clearly, right? So our session 4 is on Sunday, 9 p.m. still. This time is not okay for me, but I just have to do this training once and for all. So our class is 9 p.m. on Sunday. We'll have Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday next week to complete this class. All right, and then we'll go into email management. Which community are they visuals? If you guys are interested in that one, then I will start the community. I've not started it yet. I need to see if people are interested in it. Okay, so we're going now. Thank you everybody for turning up. It's been amazing. Um, it's been amazing having all of you here. Okay, just bear in mind that virtual assistant is not just one job. It's not only. It's not a service. There are categories of services under virtual assistant. You just have to choose the one that you know how to do. Don't choose every one of it. You know, you can't be doing everything. It will not work out. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Please do share this video with anyone interested in kicking off their virtual assistant dream this year. If you're tired of sending CVs out without any results, you need to take this training seriously. Especially those of you in Nigeria who have limited access to, you know, to these platforms that we are making money from. That's why a lot of you doubt a lot. Are they paying? Is this real? It's because you people have limitation. We are making money where we day. Anyway, that being said, good night. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Do have a great night. If you missed session 1 and 2, go and watch them. I'll pin them. I'll put them in the comment section and also in the pinned section, the pinned comment section of this stream. Bye.